Hey everyone, good evening. I am live. Welcome to the Sunday evening stream. I'm here in Scarborough, Toronto in the city's East End. I'm just outside of Kennedy Station, the fairly new entrance to Kennedy Station on Line 5 that connects with Line 2. And today is Sunday, June the 14th, 2026, and the time is around 6:49 p.m. and the temperature is around 20 degrees Celsius. It's a nice evening here in Scarborough, Toronto. And for this live stream, I thought that I would be doing another Line 5 Eglinton Crosstown LRT ride stream because it has been a very long time since I've last done a Line 5 ride stream. I think the last time I've done a Line 5 ride stream was back on February 15th. That was during the long Family Day weekend. It was back in February, mid-February. That was the last time. That was the last time I've done a Line 5 ride stream. So I thought, and earlier today it was raining, and earlier today I was with Henry, Liam, Vasily, and Flick Hunter. It was great seeing them earlier today. Henry did almost a 8-hour live stream. So. Good job, Henry. You've done a great job on doing an 8-hour live stream, and I was with him earlier in the early afternoon. It's another overcast day, and yes, it was raining on and off earlier today, and I thought that because weather is a little bit a little bit chilly, but not as bad. But I thought that I would do like another Line 5 ride stream. The Sunset Grill burger was awesome. Oh yes, we went to the one. It was me, Vasily, Liam, and Henry. We went to the Sunset Grill at the corner of Laird and Eglinton, and it was my first time going to that location. And I hope that everybody is having an awesome Sunday evening. And I see Queenway, Vasily here. Hello, Blizz, Harjot. Hello, Alex, aka Phuket Walk, all the way from Thailand. Hello, Chantel. Hello, Ronnie, welcome. Thanks for joining in onto this Sunday evening stream. It was everyone's first time at that location. Actually, it was my first time too. Hey, Flick Hunter, welcome. It was great seeing you earlier today during a rainy day on the east side of downtown on Adelaide earlier. That was a fun one, and hope to see you again, Flick Hunter. So yeah, we're over there is Eglinton Avenue East. I'm just a bit east of Kennedy Road. Over there is the Kenway Plaza, where they have a No Frills, a Shoppers Drug Mart, a Dollar Tree store, all that sort of thing. Not too far from the area known as the Golden Mile. It's just a bit west of here. Hey, JB is here. Hello, JB, all the way from Hudson Valley, New York State. Welcome. Hello, Leo Chung. And yeah, good news. Germany won earlier today during the World Cup, and Japan and Netherlands are both tied during the FIFA World Cup. So in about 5 minutes, I'll be heading aside Kennedy Station, and I'll be riding the Eglinton line from here to Mount Dennis, full route heading westbound. Germany stole that win with a 7-1. Yes, that was a fun score for Germany. Chicago tied the game with seconds left of third period, so Marlies and Chicago are both tied at 4. Oh wow. Yeah, I believe Chicago and the Marlies were playing earlier. I believe they're still playing right now. The Japan versus Netherlands game was very good. Oh yeah, it was definitely very good. Yeah, I saw the score. They were tied. And also, here I am just chilling here outside of the fairly new entrance to Kennedy Station on another overcast day here in Scarborough, Toronto. And remember to hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to my channel. All right. They are Marlies almost 1 unit Chicago tied, says Queen Wei. I thought that the Marlies would win. I mean, I'm not sure if they won, but anyways, we'll be heading inside Kennedy Station here. And I am hand holding the phone with no gimbal at this time. Got my personal card here. All right, so let's head in and we'll do one last look here. So on the way back, I'll end the stream back here where I began. That's the Midland bus. And also today is the last day of the Little Italy Festival. I was there last night, and oh my god, it was packed. I was there with Liam and KB sniped me and Liam at Bathurst and College, like right towards the end. So that was fun times. Are you close to where the Taste of the Lawrence Festival is? Yeah, I'm not quite too far, Ronnie. It does happen in July though. But I am really looking forward to be checking out the Lawrence Festival, and of course the Danforth Festival is coming back in August. So I am definitely looking forward to be checking out the Danforth Festival. There's the 116 Morningside bus on a new Flyer XE40. That's a new Flyer bus. One good thing they did at these stations was a large storage area for bikes. Yeah, they got a bicycle station just next to Kennedy Station where you can park your bicycles inside. It's very nice though. I really like this fairly new bicycle station. They have one of these almost at every underground stations for Line 5, which is very cool though. Yep, that's right, Chantel. Yep, I am. The Lawrence Festival is from July 4th until July 6th, and then the Danforth Festival is from August 7th until August 9th. So yeah, definitely looking forward to it. Can't wait. All right, let's head in. It's very quiet here at Kennedy Station. I have done videos walking around this station. I'm gonna miss the entirety of the Lawrence Festival, but I should be in town for the Danny Fest. All right, Vasily, sounds good. Yeah, I am planning to go there as well for the Danny Festival. So this station on line 5 opened back on February 8, 2026, and Kennedy Station on line 2 opened back in the year of 1980. And this station used to connect with the line 3 Scarborough RT, but not anymore. I really miss the Scarborough RT line. When it used to connect from line 3 to line 2, but there are plans to extend line 2 from here to McCowan and Shepherd, but that has been delayed until the year of 2033, which is really annoying though. I'm not sure why they've delayed the line 2 east extension from here to McCowan and Shepherd. Hello Alex, welcome. It was great seeing you earlier at the Sunset Grill alongside with Liam, Vasily, and Henry. That was a great snipe from you earlier. Hello FN Anderson. Simple answer is it's Metrolinx. Oh yeah, Queenway. Yeah, it's like it always has to do with like like Metrolinx. Just gotta tap my personal card here, then we'll head down to line 5. There we go. I'm like, why it's not even working? But hey, we are finally in. Hey BG, welcome. How's your Sunday so far? So far it's good. So just down there will lead you to the line 2 Bloor-Danforth line, but I'm not gonna stream line 2. We're streaming line 5, the orange line. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll head this way down the escalator, and then just further down that path will lead you to the exit at Eglinton and Midland Avenue. Stream line 2 next time. Yeah, for sure I will, Alex. Yeah, that will be in the near future. And I remember I was here back on February 8th during the opening day of line 5 after like 15 years of delays and construction with the Eglinton line, which began back in 2011, and they've wasted like $13 billion on building this line after a wasted $13 billion budget. Look, there's the LRT, line 5. Yeah, I agree, Vasily, yep. Hello, Snorchick, all the way from Guelph, Ontario. Welcome. Okay, we'll hop on the front car. I like how quiet this station is on a Sunday evening. It's very quiet. Are you heading downtown? No. I was just in downtown earlier. Yeah, I'll wait for the next train. I missed it. Yeah, I can wait. Yep, there he goes. Yeah, I'm okay with waiting 10 minutes, Alex. I'm okay with that. I'm not in a rush. Oh wait a minute! It says 1 minute though. But on that side it says 6 minutes. So. Oh, never mind. Yep, it's here. Never mind. Yeah, not really that busy inside the train. Not so busy at all. Well, even though it's not even 10 minutes, the train has arrived. The other train after the other train left, so that's the good news. All right, let's head inside. Hello, Chowdhury. Welcome. Happy Sunday evening. Yeah, I'll sit here. Yes, BG. Yes, I am at Kennedy Station. I'm going to be heading west to Mount Dennis and then back towards here. This might be a short stream. Maybe I could go for like maybe, I don't know, like an hour and maybe an hour or two. I don't know. We'll see about that. For now, I have this whole train to myself. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think this train will leave in the next 10 minutes. It's gonna be like a 10-minute layover. Hey, Modano is here. Welcome, Modano. Oh, let me see the other train arriving. Yeah, I have like 10 minutes. I rode line 6 last week. It's a lot faster than it was before, but it's still not great. Yeah, I prefer line 5 better than line 6. I rode line 6 last Saturday off camera, and oh my god, it's just like a little bit slow, but it's still showing some improvements though. And that's that, so let's head back in. Alright, back to my spot. Yeah, so I think right now I have like 8 minutes before this train departs. Because this train arrived first before the other train on the other side of the platform has arrived. Has anyone checked out the bathrooms on this line? Yes, I have, Flick Hunter. Almost at every station, and they're excellent. One here, one at Mount Dennis, Cedarville, and so on and so forth. I've been to all washrooms at almost every station. So, and here we got the line 5 map. So we are right here at Kennedy Station. In fact, last Monday, I forgot to mention that I've done a walking video along Kennedy Road from Eglinton near Kennedy Station down to Danforth Road, and then I made another walking video along Danforth Road in Scarborough from Kennedy to Bridgemount. So that was from last Monday. And I think those videos will be up on the channel, I think maybe next week or the week after. So now we're leaving Kennedy Station. Our next stop is Ion View.
Next station, Prochaine station, les portes s'ouvrir sur la droite.
Thanks. Brad Mellon, welcome. Notice the announcements were rewritten. Yeah, I realized that they kind of like you know change the announcements a little bit. So now we're on Eglinton Avenue East. We just left Candy. Hey, greetings, Brad. Welcome. Their washrooms are very clean. Oh yes, yeah. The washrooms almost at every underground stations, like Cedarville, Mount Dennis. Well, Mount Dennis is mostly an above ground station. Candy, underground. Yeah, those washrooms are very clean. Hey, Joseph, welcome. And Riguto 1318 in the house with the $2.04 super chat. Hey, Sapan and everyone else. Good Sunday evening. Riguto, thank you so much for the super chat. It's definitely very much appreciated, Riguto.
Line 5 to Mount Dennis Station. Ligne 5 vers station Mount Dennis.
All right. All right. Cheers to you, Riguto. Thanks so much for your super chat. Oh yeah, and I hope that you had an amazing B-Day celebration back on Friday, Riguto.
Station, Birchmount, doors will open on right. Prochaine station, Birchmount. Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la droite.
Hey, greetings, Miles, Mr. Treza fan. It was great seeing you back on Friday, like at the CNE grounds during Canada's first ever FIFA World Cup game back on Friday. Look how fast we're going. 80 kilometers per hour, or more than that. I would say almost 85 kilometers.
Arrive again, Birchmount, doors will open on right.
It says Bridgemount. Bridgemount and Eglinton. Henry Guto, I'm glad to hear that you had an amazing B-Day celebration with your friends back on Friday.
Ligne 5 vers station Mount Dennis.
Drinking, so typing more okay, says Joseph.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien.
It does, Joseph. Yes, it does have signal priority for Line 5, because you can see how fast it's going. A bit better than the Finch West line. And look, there's the Mandarin at the northwest corner of Bridgemount and Eglinton. I've been inside that Mandarin only once though. That's where Nas celebrated his birthday back on April 10th at that Mandarin in Scarborough at Bridgemount and Eglinton. I went there back on April 10th with Yoshi and the others, and one of Nas's other friends. Yeah, Chantel, I went there only once though. It's nice. I've been to that Mandarin before. We still need more enhancements to transit signal priority on line 5 and 6. Yeah, I agree. So this is the Golden Mile, where they have like a few car dealerships, a few plazas, more plazas on the right hand side. I went to the one, the Queensway, and the other one at Queens Plate Drive. Oh, awesome, Roberto. I've been to the other Mandarin in Markham. It's on Woodbine, just north of Steeles. There's a flea market. Hey, greetings, Crystal Diamond 2340. Welcome, happy Sunday evening. I heard Line 5 updates their announcements. Yes, you can hear it now. Yes, they've recently updated their the Line 5 announcements. Well, Queenway, even though I said Queensway, I mean, it is her name, right? So, like you know how you say, you know, the Queensway and Queenway. So yeah, that's that. There is the Eglinton Town Center. I've been there a few times. I was watching a movie with my old high school friend. We watched Ant-Man and the Wasp. And starting this Friday, the new Toy Story 5 movie will be out. I'm planning to watch that movie maybe on June 27th with my sister and my brother-in-law. I'm gonna watch that movie very soon.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien. Next station, pharmacy. Doors will open on the right. Prochaine station, pharmacie. Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la droite.
Yeah, correct. So yeah, they don't say like they don't say stations anymore, because it's not really a station. It's just an LRT stop. I go to No Frills and Metro at Victoria Park and Eglinton. Oh, awesome. So that means that you've been to the Eglinton Square shopping center. I went there over a year ago. I've done a video exploring that mall, where that Hudson's Bay store used to be. Hey Nikki, welcome. Have I seen Toy Story 1, 2, 3, 4? Not 4, but I have seen Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. I gotta watch Toy Story 4 first before I can watch Toy Story 5. So that's that. But hey, I'll watch both of them. I'll watch both Toy Stories 4 and 5. I don't like the Northfields at Candy and Shepherd. Oh really? I've been to that Northfields before a few times. There's one in my area. There's one in my area, so. And yes, there's the Eglinton Square Shopping Center. And look, there's a metro. You said that you said that you've been to that metro, Chantel. See, it's that one. Alright, Nikki, safe travels for tomorrow. Crystal, it's Kennedy. That's how they would normally say it. You'll be traveling by airplane. Alright, Nikki. Kennedy like John F. Kennedy, says Alex. So now we're at O'Connor. It still says next station, O'Connor Station, but it's not really a station, but...
Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la droite.
Crystal, I really liked the old announcements. That was like a few months ago when this line opened. But I really don't mind the new announcements. Like it's more professional, and it's like it's more standout too, right? So because with these new announcements on line 5, it's like it really does put a lot of effort for this line. They even say it in French too, so I'm glad that the Marlies won. Now the series Toronto 2-0 Chicago. The Toronto Marlies won against Chicago earlier. Yeah, I agree, Queen Wei. These new announcements are very short. Comparing to the old announcements when this line first opened after 11 years, 15 years. I mean, after 15 years, the old announcements were very long, but these new announcements are short, which is good though. Now that's high speed. Yes, we're picking up speed here on line 5. Hey Johnny I2M, happy Sunday. This is Sloan and Eglinton.
Line 5 to Moncton Station. Ligne 5 vers station Moncton.
Yep, that's Sloan. So we're in North York, no longer in Scarborough, the Golden Mile, but I'll be heading back there later on.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien.
It was last Monday when I rode the 34 Eglinton bus from Mount Dennis to Kennedy. But the 34 Eglinton bus is a lot slower than the Line 5 LRVs. Line 5 is way faster than the 34 Eglinton bus, as well as the Finch West line too. I haven't rode Line 5 for a long time, says Johnny I2M. I mean, yeah, it's very obvious, Alex, that the 34 Eglinton bus, it's slow. I recorded the whole route last Monday, and I had to wait in traffic. It was back on Monday, during before close to the afternoon rush hour time. So yeah, that's that. But hey, I don't take the 34 that often. I mean, the last time I rode it was last Monday, anyways. I've taken the 34 about nine times. It's one of my local routes. I only ride it if I'm going short distances. That's true. That's fair enough. You've never rode Line 5, Crystal Diamond? You have to. It's open right now, so just feel free to ride Line 5. Hey, greetings, Robert Armstrong 968. I believe you were on Henry's live stream earlier. It was great seeing you on Henry's in Henry's chat. Have you noticed any fare inspectors on line 5 LRT? Yes, I've seen them before. Yes. The last time I rode line 5 was when it was like over a month ago, almost 2 months, when I saw those fare inspectors entering the LRT, and they asked us to show our proof of payment.
Line 5 to Mount Dennis Station. Ligne 5 vers station Mount Dennis.
I still need to ride on a new flyer, but I ain't going on the XDE60 because I don't really like them. So you prefer the XE40s than the XDE60, Queenway? I mean, I prefer the new flyer XE40s too. How long did it take you? Oh, so from Mount Dennis to Kennedy, by taking the 34 Eglinton bus, I would say about due to a bit of traffic on Eglinton, I would say like an hour and 90 minutes. So yeah, because it was due to like the amount of traffic on Eglinton. Now we're at Agahan Park and Museum, and next will be Don Valley.
Agahan Park and Museum. Doors will open on the right. Agahan Park and Museum.
In Sault Ste. Marie, I don't like how they designed those new flyers. They're so small compared to the ones in Toronto. Well, I have never been to Sault Ste. Marie, Queenway.
Line 5 to Mount Dennis Station.
I haven't rode their new flyers in Sault Ste. Marie. I mean, if I do plan to visit there, I might just try and ride them if I want to. I mean, totally up to me.
For your safety, hold on.
I was glad I was able to ride the last Orion OG Diesel 132 Express 7911. Well, look at you, Queenway. Sault Ste. Marie is 7 hours away or a 30-minute flight. Wow. That's a long flight. This is Don Valley here. Don Valley Station. And this station used to be called Science Center Station from way back then. So yeah, I wish Line 5 could add one more train car. Yeah, you know, I've been saying that for the last few months. They should have added like a third or fourth car or a fifth car. But by airplane from here to Sault Ste. Marie, it's like a 7-hour flight. Flick says Thunder Bay is 14 hours away or as 2-hour flight. Wow. Yeah, from here to Thunder Bay, Ontario, it's very far. So next up is Sunnybrook Park after Don Valley, and then for the most part it will be underground west to Mount Dennis and the York Borough.
Sunnybrook Park, doors will open on right. Arrivé à Sunnybrook Park, les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la droite.
7 hours isn't a long drive. I'd rather drive than wait pretty much most of my morning or afternoon at the airport waiting for my plane to take off. I mean 7 hours is not really. I mean, it could be a little bit long. Like, I mean, not too long, but 7 hours. Like, it's almost like a long drive, like 8 hours. When I drove, when me and my family drove from here to Chicago, that was like 8 hours. I mean, 7 hours by driving from here to Sault Ste. Marie, and by taking an airplane from here to Sault Ste. Marie, it's like 2 hours. But a 2-hour flight from here to Thunder Bay is not really that long though.
Prochaine station, les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
Alright, next is Laird Station. We're going fast. No more saying please stand clear to the door. Well, I mean, they're always gonna say that, Christ still. I've driven to NYC a few times, 9 hours, that is about my limit. 9 hours? Wow, a 9-hour drive from here to NYC, wow, that's like almost a long drive. Does all Line 5 Underground have washrooms? Some. Not all, but some. I don't think Laird Station has I don't think Laird Station has washrooms. Same with Leaside and Mount Pleasant. Even though those stations are mostly underground. Hey, greetings, lovely Beaver. Welcome, happy Sunday. As we're doing a Line 5 stream after like several months. And well, for the most part, I almost have this whole train to myself. Hey, I chose the right time to live stream this, like, because normally on weekdays, this line will be very busy. And if I do plan to live stream Line 5 again, it will have to be on a Sunday evening at this time of hour, because you can see how quiet it is and not so busy at all.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien.
Yeah, Queen Wei, they do have washrooms at Cedarville Station.
inside, doors will open on the left. Arrivée à Leaside, les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
This is Leaside Station. Yeah, Queen Wei, I heard that the unit has been retired. Unit 11334. I wrote that unit last Sunday during my live stream. It was last Sunday before it got retired, so I was so lucky to ride that unit on a Orion 7. So that was fun.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien.
Alright, next is Mount Pleasant.
Next station, Mount Pleasant, doors will open on the left. Prochaine station, Mount Pleasant, les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
Am I going to head back east when you get to Mount Dennis? Yes. Yes, Queen Wei, yep. But man, look how fast we're going. Really fast. Yes, Flick, we are in Midtown. It was a fast one. A fast ride journey. And now we're in Midtown, Eglinton and Mount Pleasant. Hey, greetings, Henry Master T.O. saying nice. Greetings, Henry Master.
Line 5 to Mount Dennis Station. Ligne 5 vers station Mount Dennis.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Blue Jays lost yet again against Yankees. Final score was,
For your safety,
3-8.
Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien.
The Jays lost 2 games against Yankees, but the Blue Jays won back on Friday against Yankees. The Blue Jays won only 1 game. And then the Blue Jays will play again on Tuesday against the Boston Red Sox in Boston. This coming Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Alright, we'll see how busy Eglinton Station is on line 5. I may have to switch seats.
Arrivée à Eglinton, correspondance avec la ligne University. Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
Let's see here. Alright, not bad. Not so bad at all. Let me try and maybe.
Line 5 to Mount Dennis Station. Ligne 5 vers station Mount Dennis.
This is Eglinton Station, where you can transfer from line 5 to line 1 here in Midtown. Also, and it also connects with the Young Eglinton Shopping Center. Hey, Marco saying yo Marco, what's up?
Next station, prochaine station, les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
Next up is Avenue Station. welcome to my home station, says Mr. Treasure Fan 647. Yep, it's your home station, Avenue Station. Hey, greetings, KB. It was great seeing you last night at the Little Italy Street Festival alongside with Liam last night. And yes, yeah, we're running the Eglinton line once again.
Station. Ligne 5 ouest, station Nord de Ligny.
And this station is one of the deepest stations on line 5. I've done a video walking around Avenue Station. It's like 9 floors deep. And it's at least 32 meters deep here at the station. This is Chaplin Station. Welcome to Chaplin.
Line 5 to Moncton Station. Ligne 5 ouest, station Nord de Ligny.
I think they had to dig below the subway at Eglinton. Yeah, they had to do that, and they've worked so hard on doing that. Hello, Jillian. Welcome. Happy Sunday. So empty. Johnny is 8 subs away from 10K on his Stumbles channel. Oh, awesome. Well, early congrats to Mr. Stumbles. I'm sure he'll reach 10K probably by tonight or maybe by next Sunday. Who knows? This is Forest Hill Station. And next will be Cedarville, all that sort of thing.
Line 5 to Mount Dennis Station. Ligne 5 vers station Mount Dennis.
I regret with the time update. It is now 7:45. So Johnny Stumbles will be live in about 15 minutes.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien.
Yeah, Crasso, yep. Cedarville, formerly Eglinton West Station, yep, that's right.
This station, Cedarville, transfer for line 1 prochaine station, Cedarville, correspondance avec la ligne 1 Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
Hello, Cynthia. 173 NYC readings. I still want to get why there are sub requests on the LRT. Yeah, I was wondering about. I've been wondering about that too since the opening day of Line 5. Like, they should remove the sub requests on these Line 5 trains. I don't know why they've added those ones. Because this LRT stops at every station, so there's no need to put the sub requests inside this train. I mean, there's no point of it, right? So yeah, KB, I must be so lucky to have this whole train to myself. Well, it's a little bit like there's still a few folks inside, but there's still a few folks inside the train. So
Hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien.
So that was Cedarville. Next stop is Oakwood.
This station, Oakwood. Prochaine station,
Henry Master says, strange. It stops at every stop. It's weird. There's no need for that sub requested. Yeah, they gotta, like, you know, remove that. I mean that's the whole point. Like, no need to be adding those sub requests inside this LRT train because it stops at every single stations, right? So. It does that in NYC Subway 2, stops every stop, whether you want to or not. Oh wow. And like I said, I have never been to NYC, but my sister has been to NYC before. So maybe in the summertime, I will definitely visit NYC. And I'll definitely check out the Empire State Building as well. I'll do like more live streams and videos in NYC in the future. So that's gonna be very, very exciting. Yeah, Crash. So I mean, the stop requesting is it's not very like not really necessary, right? Because again, it stops at every stations. This is Fairbank Station. So at this station, heading upstairs, you can transfer onto the 929 or the 29 Dufferin, as well as the 34 Eglinton bus as well. And this station is located at the corner of underneath Dufferin Street and Eglinton Avenue West.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien.
our thanks to the mods, to those mods who got rid of the other person. Of course, it was lovely beaver. Now this is Caledonia Station with only 2 stops left before Mount Dennis. Crystal, only 2 more stops left before Mount Dennis. After Caledonia will be Hillsdale, then Mount Dennis. And from this station, you can catch the fairly new 18 Caledonia, and of course the original 47 Lansdowne routes as well. I think there are controls hidden in the seat at back of the train you were sitting in for operator to drive this train car in reverse if needed. Yes, that's right. Yep. Does Line 5 Underground have AC units? I believe so, yeah. Hello, cruising with William 1. Asking how am I feeling? I'm feeling good, William, and hope you're doing well too. Nice to hear they shortened and lowered the announcements. Yes, you can definitely hear it. They've done some changes, a small amount of changes with these announcements. Hillsdale, Kill Street, and Eglinton Avenue West. You got it, Henry Master. Yeah, that's right. And here's where you can catch the fairly new 158 Treadaway bus. That route is based out of the Mount Dennis division. This whole train to myself.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien.
It's the 158 Treadaway Greenway. Hello, John. Oh, YYZ. Mount Dennis is the final stop. Yeah, it's still cloudy outside. It was raining earlier. Another overcast day. This is Eglinton and Black Creek Drive. There's the Northroads right there.
Arriving at Mount Dennis, transfer for GO Transit, Kitchener Line and Union Pearson Express. This is the final station.
Arrivé à Mount Dennis. Correspondance avec la ligne Kitchener de GO Transit et Union Pearson Express. Terminus.
Hey, I'm glad that they didn't say, oh, this train's out of service. No, it's not out of service. I remember they used to say that all the time, but thank God they didn't. Hey, David, welcome. Happy Sunday. And now we're here at Mount Dennis Station, the western terminus of Line 5. And very soon, this line will be extended further west from here to Danforth in Mississauga. Not too far from Toronto Pearson Airport. All right, so let's this way. All right, Mount Dennis. And now it says another 10 minutes. 10 minutes and 20 minutes. All right, let's see here. when will the extension to the airports be completed? Well, this line does not. Well, this line will only be extended further west to Danforth, which is not too far from the airport, but it won't go like directly like in the airports, but like just near it though, like not too far from it anyways. So FN says good stuff. Thanks so much, FN Anderson. So because I've been on this train, why don't we head upstairs and we'll check out the bus base, and then we'll head back down, and then we'll take it, and then we'll take an eastbound train back to Kennedy, and that's where I'll end the stream. So this train will lay over for the next 9 minutes. So once the other train arrives, then this train I was on will depart and will head back east towards Kennedy in Scarborough. Are you running back to Kennedy? Yes, not now, but very soon. So before that, I'll be heading upstairs towards the bus base. FN, they're probably maybe at home, if I was to guess. This is Mount Dennis here. Yeah, they're probably at home watching the World Cup game. I think Ecuador is playing tonight. So I've done videos around the station. That was months before the Eglinton line opened. And then once you head, so just straight ahead will lead you to the bus terminal upstairs, and then once you head this way, it will lead you to the GO train platforms, where you can catch the Kitchener GO train line, as well as the UP Express trains. Oh, they got these fans here at Mount Dennis. Yeah, I heard too, Queenway. Ecuador versus Ivory Coast. All right, let's see. Let's see who will win. I'm guessing that Ecuador will win, but we'll see about that. That's a cool fan. Yeah, so my guess is that Ecuador will win. My guess is Ecuador. I have a family friend who has been to Ecuador a few times, a lot of times. She goes to Ecuador. I guess almost every year, like maybe around the summertime. I guess, I don't know. But yeah, she goes there a lot. I have never been to Ecuador. It's in the continent of South America. I have never been there, but so this is the bus terminal here at Mount Dennis Station. Sorry. Look, there's the new Flyer XE40 on the 32 Eglinton West 6108. It will be heading west from here to Danforth. But I caught the 32 on a Orion 7 back on April 8th. I rode it from here to Danforth, and I also took the Orion 7 on the 32 from Danforth back towards here. I'm cheering for Scotland as well as Canada because I'm Scottish, says Queen Wei. Oh, awesome. That's very good. There goes a new flyer. Electric bus. So I was here last Monday, and I boarded the 34 Eglinton bus at Bus Bay 8. Because that's where, and that's where you can board the 34 Eglinton and the 164 Castlefield at Bus Bay 8. And there's a GO train. That's the Kitchener GO train line. Yeah, there it is. And that is the 71 bus. And there my home GO train line. Yeah, that's your home GO train line, Queen Wei. It's right there. I remember taking the Kitchener GO train line a few times when I was riding it from here south down to Union Station in downtown Toronto. So we'll basically just walk around this the bus space, and we'll head back down, and we'll catch the Line 5 train heading back east towards Kennedy. And that will be it for this live stream. Would be nice if they show off a mock-up of the Ontario Line subway. I can't wait for that. Yeah, it would have been great. Look, there goes your GO train, Queen Wei. Your home GO train line. Bye, GO train. It's heading to Kitchener, Ontario. Now it is 8:04 p.m. Henry Masterteo says Eglinton and Weston Road. Yes, you got it. Yes, I'm not too far from the intersection of Eglinton and Weston. In fact, Weston Road is just over there, a bit west of here. Oh, let's see here. There goes the 171A Mount Dennis bus heading to Jane Street. Oh, that's nice. And here we got Mount Dennis right here. And that is the Eglinton maintenance, storage, and facility for all of these Line 5 trains. Look at that. FN, so Johnny does his Johnny Sumbo's live stream mostly every Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Line 5 LRVs. How cool is that? I mean, I've been watching, you know, Johnny Stumbles almost every Sundays. I find it to be interesting to me, though. I mean, I don't mind. Hope they open Line 5 yard for open doors next year. Yeah, I was hoping that this year they would open the Line 5 yard, the Eglinton Maintenance Storage and Facility, but too bad they didn't. Hopefully next year in 2027 they would. They could have done that with the Finch West LRT Maintenance Storage and Facility too. I was looking forward to, I was so looking forward to that, but I was so looking forward for them to open the Finch West LRT storage facility for this year's doors open, but unfortunately no. Hey, look, there's the 34 Eglinton bus. That's a new Nova bus LFSC Plus. And that is the 89 West End bus. I've been on the 89 before. I guess 2 times, to be honest. And that is the 27 Jane South. It will take you south from here to Jane Station. Well, Queenway, both the 34 and the 164 they both share the same bus bay 8. In fact, last Monday, I boarded the Nova LFS on the 34, not this electric. And here we got the Up Express train arriving at Mount Dennis Go. Yeah, so as you can see here, where it says bus bay 8, you can board the 34 Eglinton and the 164 Castlefield. Yep, there's unit 6674 heading back from here to Kennedy. But now, I mean, I could stream. Hey, you know what? I could live stream the 34 Eglinton bus, but nah. Maybe next time I will. Maybe next time I will if I want to though. 35B Jane. It's too bad that the BYD buses didn't work out for the TTC. Yeah. I didn't really enjoy those buses very much. I've been on them like a few times, but not really not really worth riding those buses anymore. There's the Orion APA 10 and a New Flower hybrid. Yep, there's the Orion 7, $13.95. Whew. Just lots of them. Train spotting, UP Express has the Contour. Yep, that's right. I think there was only I think there was only 2 that were a fan of the BYD. Well, for me, I was not really a huge fan of the BYDs, to be honest. I mean, I didn't really like the BYDs. I prefer these buses, the New Flyer, the New Flyer XE40, and this one here, the new Nova bus LFSC Plus, than the BYD ones. I didn't really like the BYDs, to be honest, though, and I would never enjoy riding them. So thank God they're gone for good. Yeah. The last OG buses left standing. Yeah, that's right, KB. You've never been on the LFSC Plus Queenway? I have. Me, Alex, we've been on this bus a lot of times. And really empty too, because I mean, not anybody like uses the 34, only for like short, just for like, you know, some short distance. Like for example, I used the 34 last Monday, full route from here to Kennedy. But I don't use the 34 like every day though, except for line 5, the LRT line. Well, got to go. You have a wonderful night. All right, Crystal Diamond, take care. We will see you soon. We will see you in my next stream, which will be on Saturday, June the 20th. I'm not sure if it's going to be in the evening time, or I don't know. "43 North is here. Welcome." Mississauga Transit also has new flyers and Novas in their fleet. Yes, I've been to Mississauga a lot of times, KB. They have lots of these those new flyers and Novas. In fact, I rode the new flyer. It was on the 3 Bloor, yeah. It was on the 3 Bloor Mileway bus before. It was fun. A lot of fun. Another 89 bus. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. The old MCI Go buses are retiring from service. Oh, that's very sad. 43 North says Sloan. Yes, Sloan Station is the only station above ground. That's the island station, the island platform station. Sloan, near Scarborough on Eglinton Avenue East. There goes the 34 Eglinton bus, heading back to Kennedy. Yep. Yeah, I agree with Alex. Queenway, those Alright, 1 sec. (1381) on the 161 Rogers Road bus. There we go. Now it's slaying over. Oh, never mind. It's gone. Yep, it's gone. Let's see here. They had better seats to compare to the rest of the fleet. I prefer, like for example, I prefer the plastic seats better than fabric seats, because I've been sitting on those fabric seats on the subway trains for like years now, and I don't mind both seats, like the fabric seats and those plastic seats on a LFSC Plus. But I prefer those plastic seats better than those fabric ones, in my opinion. Hey, greetings, Tech Geek 43. Hello, Japan. Thanks for the live stream today. Tarts Festival yesterday in Midland. Fun. I didn't check out the Tarts Festival yesterday in Midland. Tara did. Tara, Anthony, and their daughter Brenda. They both done it. Oh, go train. Go train. It's the GO train. GO train time. I gotta do more videos on the GO train. In fact, I have done. I've done like a lot of GO train rides videos. I've streamed the GO train before. Because I mostly relied on the GO train, says Queen Wei. Yeah, I mean I don't get you wrong, Queen Wei. I know that you love the GO trains. I like GO trains too. I like GO trains. I mean I like almost every trains. You know, it's just like the best thing ever, right? So let's head. Okay, we'll leave it on the main camera here. There we go. Be loving if the new TTC new flyers had windows on the back of the bus like Mississauga's new flyers. Yeah, I agree. I think I've been on those like twice. Hey Japan, will you be live streaming work on the underground parts of the sorry, will live streaming work on the underground parts of the line? Oh yeah, it would. I've done it before. It should work. A9 Western bus. Alright, I'm gonna slowly be heading back. Mount Dennis here. But yeah, I have done like I've done like the underground portion streams like along line 5. I've done those ones before. So at bus bay 11, you can board the A9 Western bus. Northbound. There goes A9. 7092, heading to Albion Road. Albion Road. That's right, Albion. Mount Dennis. So this station actually opened back on November 16th, 2025. Of course, the bus terminal opened at Mount Dennis last year in November of 2025. But the LRT platforms at Mount Dennis, that portion opened back on February 8th of this year. Raphael, all right, take care. I'm glad you've enjoyed this live stream, and we will see you very soon on my next one, which will be on Saturday, June the 20th. And next Sunday will be, of course, Father's Day. All right, we'll walk towards the other end, then we're gonna head back inside. before it gets too late. So we have two buses laying over right here. We got 7253 and we got 1386. And there's like 69 Orion 7s in service before it retires. I think by the end of this year, no? Probably. And that's that. Very quiet here at the bus terminal. Hey, greetings, Moises, OG hybrid lover, welcome. Happy Sunday, sir. Hope you're doing well. No bus routes for Bus Bay 14 yet. It says no. It says no bus departures at this time. Oh, that's strange. It was last time back on February 8th. I boarded the 32 at Bus Bay 13 just down there. It's a little bit chilly though because it was raining earlier. Wasn't there going to be a new airport express route from here to the airport? That I don't know, to be honest, Queenway. If they could have added a new airport route for Bus Bay 14 from here to the airport, that would have been nice. I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Queenway, I'm just trying to still figure out what brand new routes will be added for the Bus Bay 14 one, the Bus Bay 14 platform. I mean, I have no idea about that just yet. Even though that, and even though that there's no like route, like no official new route for the Bus Bay 14 stop. I don't know. So, but who knows? We might see one. We might see like a future. All right. Yeah. So let's head. I boarded the 35 Jane at Bus Bay 15, the 35 A branch. It was over a month ago, back on Wednesday, May 13th. It's a nice view here. You can see the, what do you call it? You can see, look, there's the BMO building, First Canadian Place just over there. You can see the Aura right there and One Bloor West. What a nice view of the downtown skyline from where I'm standing. Can I see the CN Tower? Yes, there is the CN Tower right there. And I can barely see the Sky Tower. That's very cool. Because I remember when Mount Dennis first opened to the public, I heard Alex talking about, if I'm not mistakenly, and I believe you were streaming, checking out. Yeah, we've done videos at this station when this station first opened last year in November, like the bus terminal and the Mount Dennis GO train, the Mount Dennis GO station is what I meant to say. From what I remembered from last year in November, that was when Line 5 was not open at that time last year in November. That was when only the bus terminal and the GO, and then that was only when the bus terminal and and the GO train platforms were open. Here at Mount Dennis. Yeah, I'm doing both ways. And there is the 168 Symington 6607. Isn't that something? Alright, so now it's time to head back. And there goes the 168. Alright, inside we go. We'll be heading back down to board the Line 5 train, heading back east from here to Kennedy Station. So again, we're still in the York Borough, and we'll be heading back east into Scarborough on the way back from here to Kennedy. All right. Now we're heading back this way towards the LRT. Oh yeah, I think Alex says the KB, yes, that was planned for a while. The 901 Airport Eglinton Express Bus. Oh, I think they might. I think they might add that route, the new express route, the 901 from here to the airport. That would be very exciting. Over there is Eglinton Avenue West. We're heading this way to catch the Line 5 train. And if I do miss it, I don't mind waiting for the next one. Thank you so much, John OYYZ, for the kind words. Glad you're enjoying this. So now we're back at the LRT platforms here at Mount Dennis Station. Yeah, so I think so from my understanding, I figured that for bus pay 14, when I was at the bus terminal, I think they're gonna add a new route, the 901 airport, the 901 airport Eglinton Express route, maybe. I'm not sure when that's gonna enter service though. I'm not sure when they're gonna be welcoming a new express route, the 901. Hopefully sometime maybe during midsummer. I don't know. I'll have to double check to see when the 901 will begin service from here to the airport. Hey Michael, welcome, no worries. Glad you can make it. So now we're gonna take this train heading east. And it was last time, back on February 15th, I began my live stream right here at Mount Dennis. Nice and safe. Oh, I better plug in my power bank. My phone is at 15%, unfortunately, but I did bring my power bank with me. All right, let me try and see here. Oh yeah, there it is. Perfect. Power bank fully charged. Yeah. At least you can take the UP express train from here to the airport. Even though that the future new route, the 901 Eglinton Airport Express, has not entered service yet. It will. Again, I have to double check and see. Yeah, it was due to like lack of funding and budget cuts. So I think they're still working on that to see when will they deliver that new route, the 901. If they enter, so if the new route, the 901 Eglinton Airport Express, if that route does enter somewhere in mid-July, as my guess, I will definitely be riding that route, the new route.
Prochaine station, Clérisval, les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
Well, Queen Wei, I'm curious too. We'll have to find out later on. So now we just left Mount Dennis. Next stop is Kilsdale. And yes, once again, the whole train to myself. Oh yeah, and I heard that the new Lego store is opening. The new Lego store is opening its first ever new store at Dean Center. I saw it on Instagram just last night. I can't wait to check out that new Lego store inside Dean Center. Once there's no official opening date yet, but man, I can't wait to check out that new Lego store inside Dean Center.
Line 5 to Kennedy Station. Ligne 5 vers Station Kennedy.
This is Kilsdale here. Next will be Caledonia, then Fairbank, Oakwood, Cedarville, and so on and so forth to Kennedy. So we now know what will be for platform 14 at Mount Dennis. Yes, before I didn't know, but now we know. That will be the future 901 Airport Eglinton Express.
Prochaine station, les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
So we're on our way back to Kennedy, and then I'm going to end the stream back where I began.
on the left. Arrivée à
Caledonia.
Caledonia. Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
Welcome to Caledonia Station. Back here once again.
Line 5 to Kennedy Station. Ligne 5 vers Station Kennedy. For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien.
And next stop is Fairbank.
This station, Fairbank. This will be on the left. Prochaine station, Fairbank. Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
So we're on unit 6236. Quiet evening on the Crosstown, yes, on a Sunday evening because almost everyone's home watching the FIFA World Cup. Ecuador against. Well, there is a game at 9 p.m. I believe. Ecuador against Ivory Coast. Hurricanes are up 1-0 right now. Who are they? Who are the Hurricanes playing against? Wait. What's the other team that the Hurricanes are playing against with? Vegas. Okay. Hurricanes versus Vegas.
Arrivée à Fairbank. Doors will open on the left. Arrivée à Fairbank. Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
So let's see if Hurricanes will win. I'm thinking Hurricanes will win instead of Vegas, but we'll see about that.
Line 5 to Kennedy Station.
KB says, I hope that the
Ligne
seat
5
doesn't put
Station
plastic
Kennedy.
seats on the line 1, line 2, and line 4 subways. Let's hope not. I'm sure they won't.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité.
It's the Stanley Cup final, Vegas versus Hurricanes, Game 6. Hurricanes leading the series 3-2. Well, right on Hurricanes.
This station, doors will open on the left. Prochaine station.
So, if I was to guess, I'm thinking that Hurricanes will win the Stanley Cup Finals. If I was to guess, for that part.
Arrivée à Oakwood. Doors will open on the left. Arrivée à Oakwood. Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
Oh, Johnny just hit 10k subs on his Johnny Stumbles channel. Well, congrats to Mr. Stumbles for hitting 10k subs. You guys can tell him that I said, oh, congrats to Mr. Stumbles for reaching 10k subs just now.
Line 5 to Kennedy Station. Ligne 5 vers Station Kennedy.
This is Oakwood. Oakwood Station.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien. This station, Cedar Bay, transfer for line 1 and Prochaine station, Cedar Bay. Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
confirm he has hit 10K. Well, good job, Mr. Stumbles. He has worked so hard on reaching the big 10K. And I'm like, you know, I have a long way still to reach 10K. You know what? I might reach 10K. If I was to guess, I might reach 10K. I might reach 10K. Maybe by the year of. I'm thinking by next year. I guess next year, maybe in the summertime, I might reach 10K. Who knows? It may happen. Flick says 741 into the trip back so far. Yep.
Forest Hill, tours will limit on the left.
Arrivé à Forest Hill, les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
Forest Hill. Hey Kevin, welcome. Hello to you and Janet. Happy Sunday, Kevin and Janet. Hope you guys had an amazing weekend. All the way in
Line 5
Belleville.
to Kennedy Station. Ligne 5 vers Station Kennedy.
Ding ding.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien.
Hey, hello to Christopher Donson. Welcome. All the way from NYC. Greetings, Chris. And hope you had, and once again, hope you had a great time here in Toronto. And hopefully next time when you visit, and hopefully next time when you visit Toronto, I'll have to meet you one day, Chris. Maybe we'll do like a collab together. This seems like a smooth ride. Oh yes, Chris. Oh yeah. When you visit, so when you were in Toronto, Chris, have you got a chance to ride the Eglinton line or no? If no, it's okay. There's always next time. This is Chaplin. Yep, Chaplin Station. You're aiming to come back. You're aiming to coming back to Toronto next year for Canada Day. Awesome, Chris. So Canada Day 2027. Well, that's good.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien.
All right, Chris. So you rode all 5 lines when you were here. So you rode line 5, you rode line 4, you rode line 1 and line 2. How was it, Chris? I like how clean the trains are up there compared to NYC.
Avenue.
Yeah, these trains.
Département
So
sur
for
la
example,
gauche.
these trains on line 5, they look very clean. But one thing they could have improved though is they could have just made these seats orange instead of blue, because this is the orange line, not the blue line. Although the blue line used to be the line 3 Scarborough LRT, but not anymore.
To Kennedy Station. Ligne 5 vers Station Kennedy.
You dislike line 6, Christopher? Yeah, because it's just, I mean, it does go a little bit fast, but not really fast though, like, because it's mostly like above ground. And they've wasted like Metrolinx, they've wasted like a lot of money on building the Finch West line when it's like so damn slow, like a little bit slow. But it is, but for half the portion of line 6, let's say between Kipling and Islington on Finch, like somewhere like that half portion of the line, like it went, like those trains went fast, but for the most part it just goes like very slow. It's just slow, like, because when that line opened last year in December, at first it's just like slow. When I was streaming line 6, I thought that it would go really fast. I mean, they did show some improvements, but I guess still not the case yet. So that's that. Yeah, I mean, there needs to be some, like, you know, some improvements with the Finch West line. I mean, I wouldn't mind to ride the Finch West line, but hey, again, still they still got to improve that.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, devenez confiant.
When it first operated, was too slow, no priority signal lights. yeah, Henry, Master. I mean that's the main point for the Finch West line. I sure miss the streetcars a lot. That was my favorite rides in Toronto. Oh yes, I like the downtown streetcars a lot, but they're just slow. Greetings, Amanda Berardinity 9322. Are you on the LRT? Yes, I am. I'm on the line 5 LRT, and this is Mount Pleasant Station here. Hey, greetings, Dave and Rahiti 5327. Welcome. Thanks for joining in. But yeah, Chris, that's good that you rode line 5, line 4, line 2, line 1, and line 6. So you rode all of the lines in Toronto. For me as a local, because I live here, and like I've experienced every lines throughout my entire life, and one thing they could have improved for line 6 was to make those trains on line 6 to run faster. It is somewhat a smooth ride, but still it's just like slow. I'm glad I did videos. I was there for memories. I went to a lot of neighborhoods when I was there. Awesome. already at Laird. Wow, says Queenway. We're actually we're at Leaside, Queenway.
Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
Laird is after Leaside. Including the Eternal Islands, says Chris. Awesome. So you also went to the islands? I'm planning on going there in the summertime, like maybe right towards the end of June. Somewhere there I might go. But the thing is though, when it comes to live streaming, like in the islands, like there can be like a lot of buffering. So I prefer to just make videos there. It happened to Henry's stream too when he had a lot of buffering in the islands from like last year and the year before. Laird Station.
Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
This is Laird Station. Huh. In fact, I was here earlier with Henry and Liam when Vasily dropped us off at Laird Station.
Line 5 to Kennedy Station. Ligne 5 vers Station Kennedy.
In fact, Henry really enjoyed riding Line 5 when he told me that earlier in the afternoon. He really loves Line 5. It was also my first time in Canada and first international trip, and so happy I went. Awesome, Chris. I'm glad. Like once again, I'm glad you've enjoyed your time here in Canada.
Next station, Sunnybrook Park. Doors will open on the right. Prochaine station, Sunnybrook Park.
Sunnybrook Park.
Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la droite.
When do you think they will add the third car? I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest. Hey, hello to Zaza. Welcome. Yeah, Chris. When you were here in Toronto, Henry was busy with work and stuff. But once you, but I'm sure that. Oh, are we buffering? Yeah, I think we're buffering. Sorry about that.
Arriving at Sunnybrook Park. Doors will
Yes,
open on the
after
right.
sunset.
Arrivé à Sunnybrook Park.
This is Sunnybrook Park.
Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la droite.
Yeah, so as I was saying, Chris, in case my words kind of like cut out during the buffering. So you were saying that hopefully next year as I was saying, hopefully next year
To Kennedy Station.
when you're back here in Toronto, hopefully you can meet Henry, Toronto Tech and Transit. He's a really nice guy. Zaza says, Japan, Salsa on St. Clair, July 11th, 12. Are you ready? Oh, I am. I can't wait to check out the Salsa on St. Clair. I might go on a Saturday. I'm not so sure. Either on Saturday or Sunday. Last year I went on a Sunday. In fact, mostly on Sundays throughout the years I went to the Salsa on St. Clair. This time I want to go on a Saturday. This year. Next is Don Valley, and then for the most part it will be above ground in Scarborough. Yeah, I agree, Queen Wade. It's another nice sunset. Yeah, Chris, I remember you first met Tara last time. Yeah, she's very nice. Yeah, I'm once again. Alright, now we're back.
Line 5 to Kennedy Station. Ligne 5 vers Station Kennedy.
So as I was saying, the last time I saw Tara and Anthony was on my birthday, when I did my birthday stream in downtown. Hello again, Leo Chung. Yes, we're good now. Alright, now we're back. You know, I don't know why it buffers like inside those tunnels for some reason. It happens. Alex says 6-7 viewers. We're down to 58 right now.
Arrive at Eglinton Parking Museum. Doors will open on the right. Arrivez à Eglinton Parking Museum. Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la droite.
10 stations left, says Roberto. Yeah, we're down to 10 left. But man, the sky is gorgeous. Look at that. The sky is really gorgeous.
To Kennedy Station. Ligne 5 vers Station Kennedy.
Best time to ride Line 5 is at sunset. The sunset is such a gorgeous view. I agree, Queen Wei. I love sunsets. In fact, I've done a sunsets video at Paulson Pier with Henry way over 2 years ago.
For your safety, hold on.
It was back in February of 2024. I remember that.
Next station, Winnipeg. Doors will open on the right.
And also, I've done a sunset video at Riverdale East Park. That was also over 2 years ago. I know that our good friend Brad Palmer, he really loves sunsets, including me too. So I think Johnny is still live. Yeah, I might miss his stream. Maybe I'll watch the replay afterwards. I'm not sure if he's doing some call-ins, because normally he would do that, but like right towards the end of his home stream. I caught a sunrise when I was up in Toronto. When I was surprised, I woke up at 5:30 in the morning. Wow, Chris, good for you.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien.
Well, Roberto, the Eglinton line has at least 25 stops.
Next station, Sloan. Doors will open on the left. Prochaine station, Sloan. Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
Congrats on the Knicks winning the championship. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. In NYC. Yeah, Chris. I forgot to say that. Congrats on your team the NYC Knicks. Of course, they won the championship. Hello, Omar Kayan, 19. Welcome. So now we're heading back. Now we're almost in Scarborough, in the Golden Mile. Penn Station, a lot of streets was blocked off. Oh wow. Yeah, probably because of the celebration, I assume. I think by the time I end the stream, I think Johnny will end his live stream too. We'll see. This weekend because they were having a watch party for the Knots. Awesome. It says Sloan. So this is the only above ground station, the island platforms. This is the only one above ground, Sloan.
Line 5 to Kennedy Station. Ligne 5 vers Station Kennedy.
So yeah, Rukuto, the next stream will be on Saturday, June the 20th. Oh yeah, I think there's a festival happening somewhere on Eglinton Avenue West in the little Jamaica neighborhood. I think it's called the Summerfest, if I'm not mistaken. I think next weekend will be the Summerfest street festival happening on Eglinton Avenue West, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double check and see. Yeah, and also next Sunday will be the Yorkville Car Show, because next Sunday will be Father's Day. The Yorkville Car Show happens every year on Father's Day, always on a Sunday. So I'll be live streaming it. I covered that. I covered the Yorkville Car Show last year and the year before. So I am planning to live stream the Yorkville Car Show next Sunday on Father's Day. And of course, happy way early Father's Day to all the dads in advance for next Sunday. Saturday we are a mermaid parade in Coney Island, Brooklyn. Well, Roberto, I'll be doing a very short stream on Father's Day, and afterwards I'll be spending time with my dad afterwards.
Arriving at O'Connor, doors will open on the right. Arrivé à O'Connor, les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la droite.
Oh yeah, and of course, happy early Father's Day to my dad as well in advance. if you're watching my dad. It's in 7 days left before Father's Day.
Line 5 to Kennedy Station. Ligne 5 vers Station Kennedy.
It's Father's Day in the States also. Oh, awesome, Chris. Yeah, so both here in Canada and in the States will be Father's Day.
Safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité.
Sunday, June 21st. So Father's Day in Canada and Father's Day in the States. Awesome. That is very nice. Hey, Dirk Z saying hi, Superstar Japan. Hope you had a good lunch with Henry and the crew. Yes, we went to. Yeah, we had a great time. We went to Sunset's Grill. Me, Henry, Liam, and Vasily. Vasily was kind enough to drive us from Adelaide in the east side of downtown to Sunset's Grill at Laird and Eglinton. But one thing I did notice that, because Sunset Grill is only for breakfast. They could have called it the Sunrise, the Sunrise Grill, rather than Sunset. Because if it's Sunset, because if it's called Sunset's Grill, then they should have be servicing dinner, right? Not breakfast, because breakfast is at sunrise. So that's the only thing that I found out, which was very funny.
Arriving at pharmacy, doors will open on the right. Arrivé à pharmacie, les portes vont s'ouvrir
This
sur
is
la droite.
pharmacy. Oh, thank you so much, Rigurto, for your kind words. It really means a lot to Rigurto. And again, happy way belated birthday to you. I know that your birthday was back on Friday.
Line 5 to Kennedy Station. Ligne 5 vers Station Kennedy.
Wow, look at that. Empty. Yeah, we're almost at Kennedy.
Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien.
Can't wait to watch the replay of my own stream afterwards.
Next station, Harkini-le-Bovic. Doors will open on the right. Prochaine station, Harkini-le-Bovic. Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la droite.
Hey, greetings, Ashnix. Nice time of night, Japan. Yeah, I agree. So now we're in the Golden Mile here in Scarborough. So mostly on the north side of Eglinton Avenue East, there's lots of plazas. I'm not too far from the Kelseys. That's where Kyle Walker celebrated his birthday back on May 11th. It was me, Yoshi. Yeah, me, Yoshi, Alicia, Kyle, Kevin, Janet, Vasily, with Liam. We were all there. Also, Kelly too, Kyle's mother. We were all there inside Kelsey's.
Line 5 to Kennedy Station.
I still need to ride this line at nighttime, says 43 North 2518. Hey, go for it.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien. Next station, Golden Mile.
Chris, thank you so much for your kind words. It really means a lot, Chris.
Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la droite.
You killed before you watched an awesome live stream. Thank you so much for Guto once again. This is Golden Mile. That's the westbound platform, and we'll be entering the eastbound platform. This is Eglinton and Warden.
Arriving at Golden Mile, doors will open on the right. Arrivé à Golden Mile, les portes vont
I like how the
s'ouvrir
sky,
sur la droite.
I like how the clouds are a little bit pink from what I'm seeing over there.
Line 5 to Kennedy Station. Ligne 5 vers Station Kennedy.
And of course, I really love riding Line 5 at this time of hour, right after sunset.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien.
It's a fun one.
Next station, Birchmount. Doors will open on the right.
Birchmount, stop.
Birchmount. Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la droite.
What happened with those temporary returns of 1064, 1102, and 1109? They're retired. Those units on the OG hybrids are retired. Yeah, I agree, Moises, yes. And there's the Scotiabank, the Eglinton campus right there. And look, yep, there's the Mandarin. There is the Mandarin. Again, I've been inside there only once.
Arriving at Birchmount, doors will open on right. Arrivée à Birchmount, les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la droite.
Yeah, those units are back back to North Queen. That's in Etobicoke.
Line 5 to Kennedy Station.
I mean, Moises, I was so confused about those units. I thought they returned, but they didn't, because we all know that those units were like, you know, retired, right? And we were all like us as transit enthusiasts, we were so confused about that, and like we didn't even like notice that. Like, I was so confused at that time.
Prochaine station, Eglinton. Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la droite.
1109 broke down. Oh, that's sad. Oh yeah, I think you remember. I remember you told me that. Queen Wei, I remember you told me that. So we're down to 2 stops left: Iron View and Kennedy. That will be it, and then maybe I'll hop on line 2 to line 1, then line 1 north. I'm not gonna ride line 5 again because I've already done that.
Arriving at Iron View, doors will open on right.
Yeah, Moises. Yeah, I mean, it's so confusing though, because I think those units. I don't know. Like, I think they were using those. I think those units, they were using the, I don't know, the 42 Comer or whatever it is. I don't know. I mean, we were all confused about that. But there's.
Line 5 to Kennedy Station.
6205.
Ligne 5 vers Station Kennedy.
Iron View. So now we're.
For your safety, hold on. Pour votre sécurité, tenez-vous bien. Next station, Kennedy. Transfer to line 2. Bloor-Danforth.
All right, back at Kennedy, where we can transfer from line 5 to line 2, and as well as the GO train Stouffville line. So that was a fun ride from Kennedy.
This is the final station. Arrivée à Kennedy. Go.
And we're back. That was a fun one. A fun ride journey on line 5. There are still some OG hybrids that still have the bike rig, but I don't know what units there are. Oh, good question, Queen Wei. I don't know about that either, but so that was a fun ride on this train. I'll be back here very soon. Back to where I began. Let's see here. Alright, Tech Geek 43, take care, have a good night, and I'm glad you've enjoyed this live stream. So this train on the right will depart first, and we'll head upstairs. I'm gonna end the stream outside of the entrance very soon. let's see here. Oh yeah, it was a Nova that used 1146 tracker on the Ford Tacoma, Moises. Yeah, I remember you told me that. That was really really funny though. Does livestream take a lot of data? It does, but I'm using like unlimited data on Rogers, so I can use my data as long as I want. So, alright, Chantel, Michael, take care. We will see you all on my next stream, which will be on Saturday, June the 20th, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be premiering a video at 4 p.m. EST. It will be a walking video along Adelaide Street West from Bathurst to Spadina. But I'll end the stream in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna end up upstairs. Hey, Bighorn is here. Hey, hello, Sean. Welcome. Alright, the contrary, you're welcome. Like to see rides. Like to see rides on the new lines. I'm glad you're enjoying this. Alright, Flick. Well, take care. It was great seeing you earlier in the rain alongside with Henry, Liam, and Vasily during Henry's live stream. So now we have 2 trains here for now. So this train will depart, I think, in the next 2 minutes, and then this train on the right I was just on, it's gonna depart in 8 minutes. And there he goes, heading west to Mount Dennis. Yep, there he goes, heading west. I might plan a winter trip up to Toronto around New Year's. Oh, awesome, Sean. So maybe I might see you on New Year's Eve when I do go live. Hey, Naeem Walker, welcome. You've joined just on time. I'm about to end the stream in the next 10 minutes. I'll be heading upstairs. I'll end off back to where I began this one about almost 3 hours ago. Thanks for showing us the streetcar ride. Well, it's not a streetcar. It's a Line 5 LRT. But you're welcome, Harjot. Thank you so much, Kwame. Thanks for watching this Line 5 stream. So let's head this way, and then we'll head upstairs to. Logan used to always be at Mount Dennis Station. Yeah, I saw his Instagram stories, Moises. I can tell that he's always at Mount Dennis. Like almost every single day. You can imagine that. Kennedy. Oh, okay, Moises, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I believe that's his home station then, Mount Dennis. Like how my home station will be Don Mills on Line 4. So after like several months, it's great to be doing a Line 5 stream. But the next one should be a Line 2 stream. Actually, that gives me a really great idea. You know what? I just thought about something. I should do like so one day in the future, I gotta walk the entirety of Line 2 from Kipling to Candy, or from Candy to Kipling, either or. And now that I've streamed the entirety of Line 5 and Line 4, I gotta do the same thing with Line 2 in the future. I don't know when that will be. Most likely in maybe, I don't know. I don't know when. I have no idea. I don't know when. Maybe I don't know. I'm guessing July. I'm guessing maybe in July, August. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out when I should do like I'm just trying to to figure out when I should do a line 2 walk, the entire walk of line 2, the green line. I don't know yet. I don't even know yet. We will see you Saturday. Another train arriving. And make the best for it. Who can't wait for the Ontario line? Oh, I can't wait for the Ontario line, 9 Walker. Let's go. Here comes the LRT, guys. Line 5. I wonder if the TTC will bring back the 174 Ontario Place once the new Ontario Science Center opens. I don't know. They might. They might bring it back. I don't know about that, Queen Wave. We'll have to wait and see if that will be the case or not. I don't know. Again, I really have no idea yet, to be honest. So I don't know. We could also phone and ride NG hybrids in the summer before they all retire. Hey, I'm definitely down for that. I don't know when. Maybe sometime. Maybe in the summertime. Oh yeah, and I remember Moises, you and Alex wrote Unit 1064 on the I believe on the 71 runner meet. It was last year in August, August 30th. That was after when I checked out the air show. Yeah, it was afterwards though. So now, let's see here. Alright, we will see you on Saturday for my next live stream. I don't know when. I don't know where would that be, but I might check out. I don't know. I might check out the Summer Fest. I think it's somewhere on Eglinton Avenue West in the York Borough. I'll have to double check. It's going to be a 3-day festival. I think it's free admission, but I'll have to double check and see. I don't know yet. I'll have to double check their website and see if I'm absolutely right with that or not. Let's see here. Any chats I missed? Are you going to do another whole line walking stream? With line 5 open this time from end to end? Yes, that I will do. I will. That for sure I will. My last ride on the OG Hybrid was in June/July. Oh, that's nice. And my last ride on the OG Hybrid was back in August 25th of last year. Yep, here it goes. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. The Fairbank Summer Festival. Yes, that's right. Yes. Yeah, I'll be checking out the Fairbank Summer Festival. Yeah, I think it's from June 19th until Father's Day. I might go either on a Friday or a Saturday. I don't know. either on Friday or Saturday, I might check out the Furbank Summer Festival. But yeah, I can't wait to check out the Furbank Summerfest. So let's head back upstairs, and I'm gonna end off where I began this one. My last ride was on 1102 on the 16 McCowan last week. Well, look at you, Queen Wei. I should have caught that last time, but it's okay though. But I remember that this station was packed on open day. Oh, back on open day of Line 5. Line 5 was free. It was really packed back on February 8th. It was during a frigid cold weather too. Back on that day. Lots of fun times and memories we had during the Line 5 opening day. But so far, fun. So I think the Furbank Summer Festival, I know it's on Eglinton Avenue West, but do you know where? But do you guys know where it starts from? Like from where to where? I got to double check that one on their website. Yeah, all two I'm double checking later on. I think it's somewhere on Eglinton and Duffin, right? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, so that way we'll lead you to the line 2 Bloor-Danforth line. But we're heading upstairs. I'm gonna wrap up the live stream outside of the fairly new entrance. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun riding Line 5 on a Sunday evening where it's not that busy, very quiet at this time. And we do one last look here. Yep, it's very empty here. Yep. The LRT platforms, I mean the concourse level. Hey, Robert Cherry's I4G, welcome. Almost at 3 hours already onto this live stream. Johnny probably ending soon. Okay, I'll have to watch the replay afterwards. But congrats to him again on reaching the big 10K subscribers on his Stumbles channel. Let's look here. Very nice. Back outside we are. It's a little bit chilly though. This is Transway Crescent. Kennedy Station. There goes the A6C Scarborough, heading to Shepherd and Meadowvale Road. Yes, Julian, yes, this is the end of this live stream. So here's where I'm going to end the live stream, right outside of the fairly new entrance to Kennedy Station, where I began this one almost 3 hours ago. Thank you all so much for watching this live stream. Hope you all enjoyed the Line 5 ride journey on a Sunday evening, where it was very quiet, peaceful, and not too busy at all. I was so lucky to do a Line 5 stream at the right time, where it's not that busy. I almost had the whole train to myself. I am so lucky. And I want to thank all the mods for their awesome work as usual. And thanks to Roberto once again for the super chat earlier towards the beginning of this live stream. It's definitely very much appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching, and have an awesome start to your week. Enjoy your Sunday evening. Go Canada, go Jays, even though they lost today. And my next stream will be on Saturday, June 20th. I think on that day I might go check out the Fairbank Summer Festival. Maybe I don't know yet. There goes the 4-3 Candy bus. Wow, it's a little bit packed. But yeah, thank you to Julian, Flick Hunter, Michael, Queenway, Alex the Squirrel, Zed User, Moises, aka OG Hybrid Lover, Henry, Master T.O., Robert Cherries, Nine Walker, who else? I'm gonna forget here. Roberto was here earlier, Vasily here was here earlier, Sean, Chantel was here. Man, I'm gonna forget. Oh yeah, Harjot was here. Harjot, Ash Nix, Chris Johnson, Leo Chung was here earlier. Thank you all so much for watching once again. Let's see here. I'm gonna forget. If I do miss you, if I do miss some of you, you know who you are. You are amazing, and as Henry would say, we will always climb that mountain together, as always. Great seeing. Let's see who. Yeah. Also, Omar Kayon was here earlier in the chat. Hey, Liam is here. Great seeing you earlier, Liam. With Henry, Vasily, and Flick Hunter during a rainy day. Johnny is ending. Yep, so that means me and Johnny will be ending at the same time. Oh, how cool is that? Okay, and one more thing here. Alright, Henry, Master, Tio, and we will see you next time. Queenway asks Sapan, who is Epic Nation guy? you know who he is, Queenway. I even saw him last night at the Little Italy Festival, where it was really packed. Anyways, one more thing here before I end. Alright, here I am, back in Scarborough, Toronto. Right behind me is Kennedy Station. Cheers to you, my amazing friends. Thank you all so much for watching this live stream. Stay safe, stay cool, go Canada, and I will see you guys next time. Remember to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 6K subscribers, but I still have a long way to go before I reach the big 10K. And again, congrats to Johnny Sumbles for reaching the big 10K. Well, congrats, Johnny, on your Sumbles channel. That's very amazing. Your hard work has really paid off, Mr. Stumbles. I'll have to watch the replay. So there's the end with Kyle's live link. Okay, so Kyle Walker is live. I'm not sure where he is. I'm not sure where he's live streaming. Probably somewhere in Etobicoke. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be sure to watch his live stream. All right, thanks, Liam. Again, great seeing you. And I will see you all very soon. All right, cheers, and I'm out. Liam says Kyle is in Cambridge. Oh, wow. So Kyle is in Cambridge. But man, the sky is amazing. Look at that. Look at the sky. Alright folks, ending off. Bye bye, take care, adios, cheerio. Thank you, Alex the Squirrel. Alright, ending. Much love and respect. And don't forget, you guys are amazing. Almost at 3 hours.